is it going, everybody? Oh, I hope that desktop audio thing is working. I swear. That's what I thought. It's on default. So, it was on the wrong thing again. Boy, I'm terrible at this. I got a few hours killed before I have to go to my brother for Thanksgiving dinner. So I sit down and record this one. Then when I get back, I took some time off from work this weekend, so and my buddy Skidmark, who I haven't got to play with in a while. Me and him are supposed to get on. Don't know what we're gonna play. Trying to get him in a No Man's Sky. I think he'll really like it. Auntie's choice is the best choice. Hello. Hello. The little moon guy's head ain't wiggling, so I'm beginning to think it's locked up. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, there we go. There we go. What a ridiculous outfit I'm wearing. That's right. I need to go. Way over here. So, fast travel to here and run up the road, I guess. Just trying to remember where I left off. I think I'm getting parts. All right, how do I get it out of first person? Or third person, I mean. Can't remember. Third person far?
Must be at least a few useful parts in here. Aha! Ah, it's warped. Just like everything else.
Okay, I don't like that. Need to go. I missed it.
Hello there. You wouldn't happen to have found any usable parts in all this debris? Westport's stockpiles of replacement parts are nearly depleted. I need to find some parts to convert some of our automechanicals, non-combat parts. Fortunately, there's nothing here that's salvageable. Auntie's bombs sure take their toll, don't they? Let's just say to fill Westport's needs. If you follow the road heading north, you can't miss it. Used to be a sight to behold, but the war hasn't been kind to it. To any of us. True enough. A few years ago, I couldn't have imagined us running short of anything. And now here I am, digging through scrap for parts. But I digress. Was there anything else? Need to get back to my hunt, you understand? Likewise. And please inform me if you happen upon any usable parts.
I ain't giving you squat, fool.
Who goes there? By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the Automech Repair Center without approval. What's your business here?
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if you're lucky.
All right, let's not lose our heads over a simple misunderstanding. You're free to pass. Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for xeranium gas. We sprung a leak.
Damn it.
Nothing too bad, aside from the headaches, nightmares, missing teeth, and headaches. One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a tight ship and has zero tolerance for lawbreakers.
Ooh. Nope, nope. Put it away before you get yourself in trouble.
All that matters is getting these automechs to the Vox relay station.
But Marshal, we must adhere to decontamination procedures.
What in the name of the architect? Oh, right. My guards told me to expect a new arrival, right before our chief mechanist decided to harangue me with the latest on our catastrophe.
Marshal, you're acting as though I'm not standing here auguring the impending doom of this facility.
Oh,
Woodrow, normally I would be obliged, nay, happy, to receive your senseless jawing, but not today. Perhaps this outsider can assist where you've failed. I hope you've come to help, because a crisis is bearing down on us, and I've a dearth of reliable hands with which to manage it. We may or may not have what you need. Speak with Hazel, our ever-reliable and ever-resourceful quartermaster. Like you, me and my consternated head technician are new arrivals, though we may not last long if we fail to repair the uranium leak. I wouldn't have put it in those terms, but I appreciate someone who speaks their mind. The
Yep.
Vox relay station needs our automechs. But until that leak is fixed, this facility is a target for the sport of Auntie's armaments. Delphinia Bryant is working on a prototype uranium shield. Whoever uses it will be less disposable and more useful to the Protectorate. That's the spirit. You've got gumption, nerve, and daring do. Almost reminds me of myself.
Marshal, those automechs have been corrupted with uranium. I can't even cogitate on what they're capable of if we lack the time or resources to approach this rationally. Should they go berserk, we may well be turning the very subject you intend to resupply into their victims. We'd be branded as traitors.
Then perhaps you had better explain to Brigadier Montelli why his defenses are grounded. And you can do so personally, in the comfort of his office.
Montelli? I rescind my objection. May the delicate workings of the paradigm point us toward a better way.
There's a good fellow. Cleave to your loyalty, and it will never steer you wrong.
Oh, unfamiliar clientele. I was just lamenting the lack of new faces around here since supplies stopped arriving. And then you walk in. Name's Hazel. I'm sort of the acting quartermaster around these parts. You need any supplies, talk to my friend the quartermech here. You'd think that a fully stocked auto-mechanical repair center would have automech parts, and 9 times out of 10 you'd be spot on. Trouble is, a bunch of supplies went missing recently, right around the time the quartermech completed a routine inventory. You're not implying the quartermech is somehow responsible, are you? I'd hate for the big guy to get in trouble. All right, that's good news, I believe. You go on and find your parts while I ponder the mystery of what was just said. His lab would be the place to search. We use it for storage, and our records indicate the supplies were present and accounted for.
Standard Earth Directorate protocol calls for a thorough grid search of the premises, Commander. Those parts are bound to turn up somewhere.
Are you acquainted with Delphinia? She's a scientist on loan from the Vox Relay, helping with the uranium leak and all. Delphinia is not very nice. Or maybe she just doesn't like me personally. Anyway, she's very talented, and I'm glad she's helping out. And I'm never going within 10 feet of her again. Best of luck in your search. Let me know if I can be of assistance. See you soon, I hope.
what is this place? What? Another door?
Might be wise to give that large gas cloud a wide berth. Don't think there's anything to gain by getting near it.
What brings you to this fine establishment?
Caught a piece of shrapnel during the attack. What about you?
Xeranium poisoning. Only a mild case, but the doctors are withholding treatment to study my symptoms.
Sovereign mercy. How do you feel?
Downright privileged is how I feel. Sick with pride, not just with courage and gratitude.
It's kind of a neat place.
Oh, yes, I adore interruptions.
Aw,
I was
she's
just
cute.
saying, what's best for stoking the spark of invention? Regular disruptions to one's train of thought. Now, what is it you want? Ah, our good Marshal sent you, did he? Well, unfortunately, the device is taking longer than expected.
Of course it is.
Assist me, and you'll get more than bits out of the equation. You'll get a prototype shield gadget, the first of its kind. Now tell me, are you familiar with Xeranium gas? One and the same. That building took the brunt of the damage during a recent attack, and now it's spewing valuable Xeranium all over the place. I could speak at length about Xeranium's many captivating intrinsic qualities, but suffice it to say, in its gaseous state, it's rather deadly. So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from Xeranium's remarkably unsavory effects, as well as other forms of harm. Quite splendidly, if I do say so myself. The principal function of the device is confirmed operational. I merely need to work out some minor implementation concerns. Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget, I also find myself in need of assistance regarding its key components.
What do you need?
Good, good, wonderful. As an added incentive, I'll allow you to keep one of the prototypes once the work is finished, so you be sure to give it your all. Here, you'll need this apparatus.
I do like
it's
her
for
outfit.
collecting stray Xeranium effluvium. Gas, that is. My supply is running low from all the iterative testing I've been performing. Merely activate the device once it's inside a Xeranium cloud, the one around the main hangar specifically. Try to avoid any fields of dense Xeranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions? Normally, yes, but on the off chance that environmental exposure has altered the gas here in any way, I'll want to work with local samples. The resulting shielding will protect against any gas, but since it's of utmost importance that it work on the gas here, I'll be calibrating against that. Oh, so exhilarating.
Okay, you can shut up. I go upstairs?
Outer chassis sealant test number 14 is confirmed a failure. Uranium exposure rate appears to be unaffected. Test model displayed standard overload-induced paralysis, then became atypically aggressive. Forced to terminate test model in self-defense.
Did it change the log on me again? So the roof. How does one get up on the roof? Mm-hmm. Looks like the automatic exploded. I can go back, but I want to. Damn it. Do this one. Oops. Is he gonna make it down? There he comes. Ah! Jumped off there.
Not sure we should get any closer.
I know, right? How do we activate? Okay, how do I use the dadgum instrument? Use with caution. Well, how do you use it? That's how I use it. Oh, that's so stupid.
My little minion. I trust you've made progress in your tasks?
Yes, I have.
What did I tell you? Perfectly safe. Either that or you tolerate Zeranium poisoning like a champ. Good for you. Should you suffer from any lingering symptoms of contamination, visit the medical center and they'll get you squared away. Now, on to business. The device already generates a field exactly as specified, albeit on a very small scale. Still, progress is progress. What's needed now is something to help extend and shape the field around the user. Component called a catalyst. You'll be pleased to learn there's one right here at the facility, in the Dragoon that's patrolling just outside. Don't be silly. Automechs, like the human body, are made of many parts. Unfortunately for me, our chief mechanist, Woodrow, wasn't enthusiastic about my proposal to geld his only so you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic amplifier. Good. A flexible mind. That, be prepared to exercise. One last thing. The Dragoon must not be harmed. Not only would the amplifier likely be damaged, but we'd both be summarily executed. Well,
Great.
Give me a sec. Almost done with this work list. Another sealant failure, amplifier requisition, and 2 more cases of Zeranium. You'll want to see the quartermaster. She's right next to the gate. She'll only be able to sell you our surplus, but you might... She and I have been over that. Please understand, the original staff of this facility were rounded up and refreshed because they couldn't safeguard a protectorate asset. Why should I follow their example by reducing our sole working Dragoon to a pile of unpatriotic scrap? I can't. I won't. If you're really so desperate, you can track down our second Dragoon. Damn thing wandered up the coast and hasn't been seen since. I've sent someone to retrieve it myself, but Dragoons are stubborn when their instructions are unclear. First, that would undoubtedly destroy the catalytic amplifier. Second, everyone here would turn their guns on you. Believe me, good hunting. Now if you...
Okay, so I guess I can't pick that up. Erectile dysfunction service pistol. Nice. Nice. We'll wait then. I will wait. Guess I can't go that way. Map. So I'm going to go out of the city. Damn it. That's weird. Looked over. Looked like the recording screen on OBS blacked out. That's why I need a second PC. I need a PC for recording and a PC for playing games. The PC I'm on would be really, really good for recording. Even though it's got an older CPU, it's still a Ryzen 9 AM4 platform. It's really, really good for recording and rendering videos. Well, it does a really good job at that. With the exception of those 4K ones I made.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when. Free hole in the head. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Why is there a spotlight here? This makes me want to play the game Planet Crafter. I may have to. That one does look pretty good. Get out of the way.
Any closer to obtaining the catalytic amplifier? Oh, superb! I'm almost tempted to ask how you managed it. But pressing on. Just a moment to remove what I need and install it in the prototype. With this gadget, you'll be shielded against more than Zeranium, you know. Damn near everything, as long as it's charged. Now, report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. He's rather impatient to end this crisis so he can turn his focus back to the war.
You got it.
Thank me. Just doing my part for the sake of the paradigm, same as anyone.
Gas energy deflection apparatus is a gadget that grants you a temporary shield protecting you from damage and hazards such as uranium. Activating the gadget applies the shield, depleting with damage taken or time spent inside of a hazard. After duration or enough damage is sustained, the shield will disable automatically. Reactivating the gadget while it is still active resets the duration and the amount of shield remaining. Okay. Where's the journal?
I'm glad that spectacle didn't scare you off. Between the recent attacks and the gas leak, you find us on the razor's edge. Whether or not you're able to help us, I'm grateful to have an extra set of eyes on the problem. Uranium is hardly my area of expertise, but it falls to me to find a solution, lest I follow my predecessors to their untimely fate. I knew Dr. Bryant would come through for us, that she'd prove her worth as surely as any subject of the Protectorate would. Seeing as you're the only one trained in the use of that gadget, what say you put it through its paces? Way inside the repair hangar and find the control terminal to purge the Zeranium. And be careful with that terminal. We don't want the situation getting any worse. Don't worry about Woodrow. Smart fellow, but yes, there is some risk that exposure to Zeranium will corrupt. That shouldn't stop us from delivering them on time. I'm sure they'll be scrubbed clean once they arrive, but that isn't our...
Okay, let's go fix the gas leak. I can't really tell whose side I'm on at this point. What? I thought I activated the device. Would it only have like 2 seconds? Make it make sense.
attack and there's uranium. At this rate, we're never getting caught up. Outsider.
Where's the leak coming from, guys?
A new arrival. Oh, and what's this? Fortunately, if you'd indulge me, I have a few questions I'd like to ask for medical posterity, and so on and so forth. I'm afraid I require more information before I can render. Can you describe the conditions in which you were exposed to this uranium? It's a wonder you're still upright. The emanations outside that building are thick enough to be a death sentence. I'd suggest paying a call to our visiting scientist next door. Purportedly, she's all right. Next, for instance, do your bones seem noticeably soft? Well, good for you, as promised. There, that should do it. Do stop back. Don't have much to spare.
20% damage resistance while crashing. Oh no, I don't have enough. Don't have enough. Alright, well, anyway.
Life support.
Whoa. have no idea where or what I'm supposed to be doing here. I don't guess there's anything that I can do in here, huh?
First the attack, then there's uranium. At this rate, we're never getting caught up.
Well, I don't know what to do about this.
Well, look who it is. What is it this time? There is a nominal cost for treatment to cover essentials. All right then. Hold perfectly still.
You got it.
There. All better. Was there anything else you needed?
All right. Let's go. Back there. Research and development.
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate.
Outside.
We're all in this together.
Everything, literally everything I own is underwater.
What do you need?
Outsider? The itinerant stranger returns. That is most excellent. Please, hand them over.
The matriarch working with and through the sovereign.
Sincerest thanks. Now, we had what you outsiders call a deal. I promised you a means past the bridge and a way inside the Vox relay. There is wreckage from a crashed ship traversing most of the expanse. With the right equipment, the path will lead you directly to the Vox relay's main gate. Tell me, do you already have Protectorate jump boots in your possession? That's what I knew them as. The official title is Personal Plasma Thrusters, I suppose.
Individualists within Auntie's choice. Though don't fret, the system is
Correct.
resilient.
At least if you want to emerge safely out the other side. I'll prepare a writ of conscription to allow you entry to the Vox relay. While most would refuse my authorization, the sentry assigned to the gate once lived in Westport. Sentry second-class layman. Show the writ as proof I have conscripted you into my employ. Use it to press service on my behalf, and she will let you in.
Nice.
Once you're inside, there's someone else you should show it to. You do that and say what I tell you. It'd save many lives.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assignment?
The Vox relay is, to my mind, a time bomb. Brigadier Montelli's lost his way. Now all manner of chaos is raging there. I've heard tell he's even resorted to extra-legal executions. Madness, I tell you. A brigadier doesn't act as judge, jury, and executioner. That's an arbiter's job. And even then, they're enforcing existing protectorate law. Marshal Corbin. As with all my subjects, I have been there when he needed me. I trust we can call on him now to do his part. Seek him out at the Vox relay. Conscript him with the writ. And this is important. You must convince him to kill Montelli. Corbin will want to talk him down, to take him into custody, to message superiors outside the facility beforehand. We cannot allow any of that to happen.
Yeah.
Why? Because
If Corbin becomes the highest-ranking officer alive, no one will be able to contradict his accounting of events. The Protectorate execute connivers and schemers. Corbin must appear forced to take down Montelli in the moment. It cannot feel like a plotted coup. Good. Here is the writ. I may not survive to see what occurs, but I trust you to follow your conscience. Farewell now. Promise you'll return here if you can, to check in on my people and see how they fare.
a perfect life of contentment and
Oh, I don't doubt your abilities, but the prospects remain exceedingly poor. The facility is exceptionally well guarded, and forces there are the pinnacle of protectorate training. Even if you succeed, it's only a matter of time before the Arbiter arrives to administer my sentence. Any chances of me avoiding my fate are quite slim, I fear. Farewell now.
the sovereign.
I think it was lockpick I was needing to upgrade. Wish I could switch those around so I'm not butt stroking all the time.
The Vigilance sent that outsider to collect
I hear correctly that you brought us automech parts? Why, thank you kindly, outsider. No.
Engineering 2. I think I'll do that. What? Okay, that was kind of comical. Don't tell me I did all that work. Get in here.
We are bound to inform you that you have entered a recreant locality. Record states as follows. All inhabitants are declared treasonous due to insufficient zeal in defense against seizure.
You have the gratitude of everybody in Westport, especially me.
Our enemies envy our prosperity.
Ah, the Outlander I spoke with before. What brings you back around?
Everyone knows the paradigm epitomizes the pinnacle of social order. Why? Because the matriarch
Of course.
designed it, and the sovereign embodied.
You piece of crap. Okay.
Executes on it. Throughout history, human societies were constantly out of balance.
Well, there's something of his I'm going to have to find.
Rampant.
Or am I thinking about this
You
wrong?
have the gratitude of everybody in Westport, especially me.
Damn it. I may have to whip out the Google. This is going to irritate me. Were it offered, I would revel in the life of the minor functionary within middle administration. Go ahead and take it all. Is this enough to convince him? We'll see if that was enough.
We must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
We are all in this together. Yay.
The matriarch chose Eden.
You have the gratitude of everybody in
The
Westport.
perfect
Especially me.
ecosystem. The native flora and fauna.
Ah, the Outlander I spoke with before. What brings you back around?
Represent a fascinatingly
Why, that's wonderful. I'm actually quite relieved a fellow customer like yourself somehow saw through my carefully maintained act. Others in Westport fail to perceive my true nature. I am hardly one of the herd around here. A reference you'll no doubt recognize from those keen Auntie's Choice commercials.
Sometimes challenges do arise. We all know how
Why, they are certainly inspiring. There's this one character who just laughs at danger, says he hand makes his own luck. Is that not the grandest thing you ever heard? You and I are just like him. Get up and go-getters. Say, did Auntie's Choice send you here? Don't fret, I am exceedingly skilled at keeping secrets.
we must all do our part to maintain it. Keep doing your job with pride. keep informing on your neighbors. Same as ever.
If I am not the person for it, I would be most surprised. Do tell.
Just to offset any minor disruption.
Ugh, my uncle's child. That side of the family is obstinate and mean. No, I'd hardly risk life and limb trying to convert her.
It's not just a good idea, it's the law.
That seems neither prudent nor wise. I value my neck and do not intend to hang.
Record states as follows. All inhabitants
Oh, did you have another mission in mind? One especially designed for my unique talents?
are manipulative, indoctrinatory falsity.
Of course. Toodaloo. Hey there, go-getter.
Our enemies envy our prosperity.
Well, what the hell?
Why, hello again. Any new business to discuss involving secret sympathies and sugary spoils?
Everyone knows the paradigm epitomizes the pinnacle of social order.
If I am not the person for it, I would be most surprised. Do tell.
I gotta get speech to
my
two,
uncle's
huh?
child. That side of the family is obstinate and mean. No, I'd hardly. I possess an overabundance of both qualities, honestly. Yet, oh, did you have another mission in mind? One, of course.
Didn't have
Why, hello again. Any new business to discuss? If I am not the person for it, my uncle's child. That seems neither prudent nor wise. I value my neck and do not intend to hang.
Plenty. We have community.
Of course. Toodaloo.
We sleep
So I guess I'm gonna have to now level up again and get speech. This is so retarded. Yeah, so I got 4,400 XP. Jesus Christ.
or stressful.
Let's do this a different way then.
It's nutritious and pleasant.
Man.
We have everything we need. Prudence dictates.
You have the gratitude of everybody in Westport.
Use the crash ship to reach the... Well, I guess I'll try that since I can't get through there right now. This game's gonna give me a headache.
How are you still upright over there?
How did I get through here before? That was unfortunate. How do you get to the crashed ship?
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant.
Why the hell back here?
Fulfill our duty to the Protectorate.
What if I come around? 'Cause I got stuck here before. Oh, I try to go around this other way.
All in this together.
The matriarch chose Eden because she recognized it as the perfect ecosystem. The native flora and fauna, the pleasant atmosphere,
The thing is, I don't know if I can go around this cliff or not.
Not getting up without help, Commander.
But I don't know what to tell you then. He got up there. It's Captain, by the way. Think I forgot about that? Can I swim? So I can't go around on the right.
The matriarch chose Eden because she recognized it as the perfect ecosystem.
Is this the way across? Surely not. Maybe I need to come up to this point and go across. Maybe?
The native flora and fauna, the pleasant atmosphere, and rich natural resources represent a fascinatingly complex ecological network. To govern it, the
The hell was in there?
Standing by. Agent vitals have fallen below acceptable parameters.
Interesting. I'm gonna save it right here. As soon as I remember how. Save game. I ain't got much time left before I have to go eat. That cracks me up still. This would be an excellent place to go fishing.
This ship would have departed by now. You know how Sentinels are. They take their time with traitors and instigators.
Hostiles.
So am I supposed to fight my way through?
Ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times.
Alright, well, let's save this and blast our way through and see what happens. What do you say? Yeah? Yeah, okay.
They never questioned, never doubted. Their zeal never lagged.
Entering a confrontational state.
Ready to win! On your
Please seek.
Hey! Got it!
Engaging emergency protocols.
They covet our due bounty.
Again. Thought we were done for now. You again. I heard fighting. What's going on?
We're not Protectorate. We're your ticket out of this hot box. Esculepe sent us.
Esculepe? Zeb sent you? Wait, you're Niles, aren't you? Count on Zeb to go as far as raising the dead to help. But it's too late. I gather you haven't noticed the bodies in the pen here.
The others don't look like they suffered easy deaths. What happened?
Montelli, damn him! He executed March and Pharaoh outright, ranting about traitors. Then the Consul Sentinel arrived to conduct a preliminary interrogation. She tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm for the work. I'm only here because the Consul wants someone brought back to him, alive. Lucky me. The cipher, right. I managed to memorize it before I was nabbed. 02519W. Should help Zeb decode the intelligence we sent him a whole lot faster. Kind of you to offer, but I'm not going anywhere.
Too hurt to walk. I'm sure the commander and I could...
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won. And then Just as we leave orbit, I'm going to blow her pretty ship to pieces. I'm no martyr. If there was another way to protect Zebulon and our cell, I'd take it. But if I escape, the Protectorate will pursue me, and everyone I care about will be in danger. Like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some frayed wires near the fuel system. With the right spark, I think I can ignite it.
I have my doubts. Even if she managed to spark a few wires, that ship's bound to have a fire suppression system. It would kick in if there was any real ignition.
What do you propose, then?
Not blowing yourself up, for starters.
You know how relentless the Protectorate is. But if I die, that's the end of it. The Consul will turn his attention elsewhere, and our cause can continue in the shadows. Please, if you can help me sabotage the transport, then help me. We don't have much time.
Me, I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander?
Captain.
Yes, Commander. Stay put.
Captain.
Shouldn't take you too long. Done. Won't go into the particulars, but you can trust that ship will blow the moment it hits orbit.
Excellent work. I see why Zebulon liked having you around. I'd say I won't forget how you've helped me, but, well, you know. Tell Zeb what happened, won't you? That it was my decision. And I was at peace with it. The bravest thing I ever did was start...
Good luck, Audra.
Likewise. And thank you both, again.
Okay. I'm gonna save again. Because why not? Journal. Map. So if I leave now, I may not be able to get back till I get through there.
Registering a decrease in air quality due to decomposing protectorate bodies. Shallow breaths are recommended.
Oh, these damned bodies. Why can't we just bury the lot of them? Oh. Theoretically, it shall take me 4 hours to hang 8 bodies. But Montelli killed 6 more yesterday, and my shift only goes for 3 more hours. Sovereign's mercy. I fear hanging all these corpses is beyond my capabilities, and I certainly need no distractions. What is it you want? Vigilant Hogarth sent you? I wish I could help, but he's been named a traitor. That being said, I am from Westport. The Brigadier sees enemies everywhere, sappers in every shadow. Approaching him under questionable... Tragically, I must decline. Whatever I might think of the Vigilant, mine is not... Area's off limits.
Well, poop balls. Alright, let's go back then.
Auntie's Choice is the proud maker of Spacer's Chaw, Zero-G Brew.
Are they still mad at me?
Engaging combat protocols.
Gosh dang it.
The insides are leaking outside, Commander.
Non-friendly life form detected.
Emergency protocols ready.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just get the signal. No. No target. On your toe.
Emergency protocol surveillance primed.
Unfriendly in combat range.
I'm taking cover. Someone else take the shot. Got you. Back in my sight.
With a few corpse shells, Commander.
So, how do I get back in if they're still trying to kill me?
Disorder leads to dishonor. Dereliction is a defect of the spirit. Notice to all personnel. Sentry First Class Kinoshita has been henceforth relieved of his...
There it is. I have a bounty. How do I get rid of my bounty? I don't even have enough money to get rid of my own bounty.
His responsibilities shall be honorably accepted by Sentry Second Class Cabral. Please join me. Congratulating Officer Cabral. on his promotion.
We'll go down here, sell some goods, try to get some money. Or units, as they're apparently called.
Welcome.
Greetings, potential customer. State your business. All wares should...
Sorry, it tends to...
Lull detected. Conversational status uncomfortable. Request not understood.
It only understands the words I've added. Look, for now, just use the phrase
initiating commerce.
Let's see. This will never be enough.
It's a privilege to die for the cause.
Great. Ah, I could do that one, huh? All right. Well, this is where I'm going to end it. Look at my pretty face. Everybody have a good one. Peace out.